And I know what you're doing.
You can't put that part in, Chrissy.
Bet you I will. Hey guys, I'm not doing real good at vlogging today, or actually this week. I'm not doing real well trying to get back at work after being on vacation. I got sick, and we have lots of projects going on, and I've just been trying to catch up. I think I'm gonna have to rearrange some stuff. I was going to do recipe box all last week for those of you watching this vlog. I think I'm gonna space them out because I need to retape something, and because I'm all congested and stuff, I don't want to tape a recipe box video that's gonna be there as a tutorial for a really long time. With me sounding sick, that doesn't work real well. Instead, I think I might have Mikey do a recipe we've been testing and very much enjoy, which is a Mississippi loose meat sandwich. It is very, very, very good, and he loves it, and so I may just have him do that for Thursday of last week, and if so, you'll see a link down below to that recipe. So that means I need to rework all kinds of things. I'm not even sure there's going to be a vlog. If I'm not feeling much better, I'm not sure it's going to happen, so there's that. I have a doctor's appointment. Going to go to that. I'm going to come back and see if I can't figure out what the heck I need to be doing. So, there's that. Yay! I'm hoping to feel better soon. Hey guys, this vlog has been a little bit of a struggle, which is kind of like this week. This week has been a struggle. Coming back from vacation is always difficult. When you're sick, when you catch a cold on the way home from vacation, it also makes everything a little difficult. And then we've had some other things just kind of come up this week. So the plan keeps changing all week on what we are doing and what's going on the vlog. So last week the vlog, we were going to have 2 recipe box tutorials. The first one actually went out, and then the one that we had planned on doing for Thursday, I wanted to retape because there were some pieces to it that I wanted to make better when I saw the footage. But I was sick and congested, and that's not really good to put there. So we decided to move that to the week that you're watching this vlog. So that will be moved to that week, or to this week. And then that means that we have to make up a recipe, not make it up, but like make up a taping. So that we'll have something for Thursday's video that you've seen last week. So the good thing is I had been testing a recipe, and I had a recipe right on deck that is really, really good. And so what we ended up doing is putting Mississippi loose meat sandwiches there. And Mikey and I are actually getting ready right now to go tape that so that it can go out on Thursday, what you saw last week. So that kind of has gotten everything all messed up. But then that means that we still have to do the tapings for next week, and so that's still a little up in the air. I actually sat down after a lot of frustration and figured out what we need to do. So that's being taped today. If I have a handle on things and I'm feeling up to it, I'm gonna retape the recipe box video for Thursday of next week. But the other 2 recipes next week are also still need to be taped. So typically by today everything is done. So we are really behind. And on top of that, we've heard whispers that our trailer which is currently in Texas. Our RV might be ready soon, and that will mean that we will have to kind of drop everything and go to Texas. So we actually need to be ahead of the ball game instead of behind. Okay, so that means we're kind of taping a lot of stuff and just crossing our fingers that everything aligns. Today I'm going to, in addition to taping with Mikey's taping some things on his own, I'm also going to be taping, testing air fryer scrambled eggs. I need to keep working on it. I want to do either one of our 2 favorite scrambled eggs recipes. I'm going to test them both and see which one I like the best for Foodie Friday coming up. And if that fails for some reason, like if I can't get it, or if testing, I just don't have time to test it properly, then we might do an unboxing for Foodie Friday coming up. In that unboxing, we have the Foodie grill that a lot of you have asked us if we've tried it. So we're going to start checking it out. I think it might be, I need to check all the specifications on the side, but I think it might be a fun thing to take with us on the road. But it also is something that I think we could get a lot of mileage out of for Foodie Fridays. I think you guys might love it. It's an air fryer and grill combined, so you could definitely use the air fryer on all your foodies, or if you have an air fryer, to follow along at home. And then I'm guessing, because I haven't tried it yet, but I'm guessing the grill component, you could either use your own grill at home, or you could use an oven if you don't have a Foodie grill. So we're trying to kind of expand Foodie Friday a little bit. So anyhow, that is my backup if the eggs don't work. And then the other crock pot recipe for next week that we need to be recording this week and in this vlog is the low carb pulled pork. It's different than the barbecue cola pork. It's actually, we're not putting the barbecue flavor on it while it cooks. We are going to cook it like one of our other easy pulled pork recipes, and then we're just going to use low carb barbecue sauce after the fact. So I'm excited about that because I know it's going to be yummy, and I think it's a very versatile thing. So if you don't want to put barbecue sauce on it and instead you want to eat it like it is, or put ranch on it instead, or whatever it is you particularly like, you can definitely adapt it, and it's yummy regardless if you are low carb or not. Also, for both the sandwiches, the loose meat sandwiches and the pulled pork, we have been playing around with different ways to serve that for low carb folks. And so we, you know, the traditional ways that we've eaten that kind of stuff for years is either eat it over a salad, eat it in a low carb tortilla. More recently, we've discovered some low carb buns that we've enjoyed. They're on order. I don't know that they're going to be here on time for tapings and all that kind of stuff, but that we'll definitely have them to show you guys eventually. I've had them before. They're great. I just don't have any in my freezer right now. But another thing that we have started using a lot with these sandwiches and those kinds of things are those, it's called Lavash bread. It's a long flat piece of bread. It's like a tortilla pita kind of texture. You see it in a lot of like cafeteria style kind of like wraps and stuff like that, or restaurant, sorry, my phone's going off, or restaurant wraps and that kind of thing. Well, they have low carb ones that are huge, and so what I usually do is I use them to make sandwiches and roll them up, and then I cut them in half, and we only use half of it for a particular sandwich, and that cuts the carb count even more. And so that's what we're going to be taping with this week, and I'm excited about that because I want to show you guys that product too. So all that is going on. I've got to catch up on editorial. I've got to catch up on a lot of things in order and get some tapings done. So I haven't been vlogging very well at all. I've not been feeling well at all. So I'm not sure how fun this vlog is going to be, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Plot twist. We can't record because for some reason this family does not have au jus gravy packets in the pantry. So Mikey's went to the store to go get that. Par for the course. And for everybody who doesn't like how blown out everything is, I agree with you. I've worked with the settings. For some reason, when I tape in this kitchen on this camera, it totally blows everything out. And I've lowered the settings, but it somehow is auto taking it back. So it is not going to be fixed in this particular video. I apologize. I think this calls for a cup of coffee. I need some coffee right now. I think we're stopped now. You're showing them your hind end. I know what you're doing.
You can't put that part in, Chrissy.
Bet you I will. Why
no.
do you have a Minecraft pop socket?
It's not Minecraft, it's just a design.
Okay. Whatever, old man.
Mississippi. Mississippi loose meat sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, today we're gonna make Mississippi. Try again. Would you stop it?
You have stuff on you.
Hey y'all, today we're gonna be making Mississippi loose meat sandwiches in our crock pot.
All while having a whole lot of fun. Plot twist number 25,042. I think I have decided. I went downstairs. We got a little bit of a late taping going on. I have a business call here in a few minutes, and I've got to fit the taping in. So I don't think, which means that Mikey's gonna have to tape the other video while I'm on my call, which was when I was going to start working on recipe testing. Lots of multitasking going on here. So I think I'm gonna just hold off on the eggs and give it some time, keep working on it, and not pressure myself to get it done in such a small window, because I also got the notification of that they shipped my Foodi grill, and that it will be here tomorrow in time for taping. Like, based off of who's delivering, I kind of know when it'll arrive, and it will arrive within our taping window. So that actually makes life a lot easier, because we can unbox and give you guys our first impressions and get excited about all the things we can do with that. And it just makes things easier on a very difficult week. I don't mean to sound whiny. I feel whiny. I feel awful, to be honest. Anyhow, so I think that just makes the most sense. People have been asking us to review it. I've gotten like 4 or 5 emails from folks saying, hey, have you tried this? Is it worth it? I've also gotten emails from folks who have it and say, you really need to try this. As big of fans as you are of the Foodi itself, we think you'll really like this. So I think it makes a lot of sense. So, and I got a handful of accessories that I saw that people said was good to have with it. And so I think we can start doing all kinds of really cool things with it. And it also will open up Foodi Friday for more people who don't have a Foodi. I know that sounds odd, but a lot of people who don't have a Foodi still have a grill. Almost everybody has an oven. So there's all kinds of options that we could do all kinds of different recipes on Fridays that way. And for all you like die-hard foodie fans, don't worry, we still will be doing regular foodie stuff too. Like, we're all in on the foodie. If you haven't, I started looking. We've been doing that Foodie Fridays for a really long time, and I didn't realize how long we had been doing it, but it's been a really long time. I'd have to look up the exact date, but whenever I was going back through some old content, I was like, wow, we had the foodie back then. So anyhow, but so like I said, constant plot twist. It'll be interesting for you guys to see. Well, this was last week, Mississippi loose meat sandwiches, because Mikey was in rare form in that video. Whoo, could not keep him in one place.
You'll never believe us unless we show you.
And that's what we are doing, is making sure we've got low carb. By the way, that's a bucket because we were changing out and we got a new fridge. And so I was making sure that I didn't put water all over the floor. And so with the water lines and everything. And, well, it's because the bucket's in the shot. I got to tell them why.
This really has nothing to do with
because somebody is watching this right now and they're going, why do you got a bucket on the floor? It's because we got a new shiny silver fridge. I just thought it was cool. Anyway.
I apologize. You know, these are going to be the comments that say, we're at 5 minutes and 53 seconds and they still haven't made the recipe.
Yeah, but somebody also is going to go, that's the nice fridge, and those are the ones we like. Anyway.
It's nice hanging out with you guys, though.
Come a little closer. Don't be shy.
Grab yourself a bun. That's what I was... Not you.
Put my hands over here.
My goodness, you were Mr. Entertainer today.
We are still dealing with the fact that some of it's not our equipment is missing down in Texas with the RV, but our camera setup, the way that we set our cameras up, some of those tripods and those kinds of things aren't with us right now. And so that's why we don't have the overhead camera like we normally do. And constant trying to figure out where everything is and how to do things differently, and that period of time is almost over, it sounds like. I'm so excited. But anyhow, so I'm going to get some work done. Mikey says that he's gonna hold off, like I said, and tape during my call, so that means I need to get prepared and get ready to tape with him again the end part of the video that we taped earlier. And so it's just a constant change of how things are going, and I don't think I'm doing a good job of vlogging it, and I apologize, and I hope this isn't a hot mess, and I'm sorry. I'm trying, I promise. So anyhow, I think the foodie girl is going to save my little hind end when it comes to figuring out what goes out this week. So here we go. I just got off the phone from my business call. Not feeling the best in the world. This cold is still kicking my butt. So, so what I think I'm going to do, I've been working on editorial. We got the taping done for Mississippi loose meat sandwiches. Mikey's taped the other video as well. I've changed what tomorrow is going to be, so I don't have to do more recipe testing today. So tomorrow we're going to tape the Ninja Foodie unboxing. Oh, and the pulled pork for next week, and then that will have all of our tapings done. And so I think I'm gonna knock off work after I get newsletters scheduled, and I'm gonna take a nap. So hopefully I'll start feeling better, which means Mikey has to take karate duty tonight. So everything just kept getting reworked all day long, but that's part of it. And I think we're getting a handle on things. It's been a bit of a week, and I feel like that's all I do is get on here and say things have changed. It's a bit of a week. I'm sorry. So I think we had fun taping the Mississippi beef, and I think you guys are really gonna like, if you haven't ever tried that Lavash bread. It's like it almost reminds me of pitas, like it has that kind of bouncy texture to it. So the other thing is the low carb buns arrived today, so for the pulled pork, that is one of the options we're gonna have for folks, so that'll be good too as another option. But I think I'm done. I think I'm a little run down, need to rest. So anyhow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, well, I think we are back on track. Nap really helped me last night. Started feeling a little bit better. And today we're gonna tape the pulled pork. And yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. What do you need?
Telling about history now in Hamilton, so just continue what you're doing. So.
No, tell me what you needed to tell me.
Okay. So I think there's finally going to be a mention in tomorrow's history lesson. I might do it today though.
Okay.
Because it's about the Federalist Papers.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, well go for it.
Okay.
You can have it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Love you.
Love you.
Hi.
Addie has been very disappointed in her history curriculum about periods of time in which she feels like they really should be referring to Alexander Hamilton a lot more than they are, given her obsession with Hamilton. And so she's taken a class about it. She's you know, memorized the entire soundtrack. And so every time her history lessons come around that topic, she gets very, very upset when they kind of gloss over his role in certain things. And so she keeps saying that she thinks that it's about time that, so she thinks that tomorrow's lesson for history is actually going to incorporate some things that she's knowledgeable about. And so she said she wants to do tomorrow's history lesson today. So that's what that interruption was about. But anyhow, that aside, we are going to do the pulled pork here in just a few minutes. And then I got notification that the Ninja Foodi grill is on its way and going to be here soon. So we're going to do that unboxing to help us kind of get through, especially with me having been sick and out and all that kind of stuff. And so I was watching the Mississippi beef and I was like, gosh, I look tired. You all, you may notice it, you may not notice it, but I can definitely tell when I'm not on my A game in a video, and I'm like, whoo, I wasn't feeling so hot when we were taking that. So anyhow, and I'm hoping, I'm starting to feel better, I'm trying to rest more. I'm hoping that by tomorrow I can tape the recipe box stuff that will also go out with the meal planning. And so I'm excited about that. So that's what's going on today. And I'm feeling like we're kind of in a good place. So anyhow, well, I'll see you downstairs when we go tape that pulled pork. Oh, and the low carb buns arrived too, so that we have those, so that we can show you guys what those look like. And then of course we have the Lavash bread as well. So anyhow, that's what we're doing. We'll see you back. I'll see you downstairs. And I'm going to flip it to the other side. Hang on. Oh my goodness. Now, if you wanted this to cook faster, oh my word, I have a mess to clean up. Oh, the Foodi has arrived. The Foodi grill has arrived. I'm gonna have to keep those things straight. So I think we're getting ready to go tape an unboxing. Pretty cool. Oh, and the accessories came too. They were much smaller than I thought they were going to be. So,
Ollie can't see me. Hi, baby. It's Ollie. Ollie, say hello. Hi, Crock Posse. Oh, hi, sweetie. You can't be at the taping. Hey, I'm back here.
keep a hold of him.
Dig it.
We gotta do the intro to it. Ollivander, you are not a part of this taping. You keep trying to be.
It's now.
That's too short.
He keeps trying. He's like, I should be a part of the show. I should be a part of the show. Gotta work.
Yeah, I want you hanging on that.
Hey y'all, today we're going to be unboxing the Ninja Foodi Grill.
All while having a whole lot of fun.
We just got done taping the Foodie Friday segment with the Foodie Grill, so that's interesting. I think it'll be interesting to test out. I'm gonna have to make a list of recipes that I want to try out on it, both recipes that we've already made in our Foodie, and then also recipes that from a grilling standpoint. I think that's a lot of cool stuff that we can do. So everything's going good and on track. I think I'm finally starting to feel better. So tomorrow I'm gonna tape the recipe box for this vlog, which I feel like has just been me whining about being sick and behind. Well, that's kind of what happened this week. Just ask anybody around here. So I wanted to show you this. Mikey wanted me to have better sound whenever I do edit or when I record the next recipe box video, and so he gave me this microphone and he told me, so I feel like let me unplug it, or no, it's not plugged in, so like I'm gonna talk into it like this. I think we will see what happens. I'm not so sure about this, but so when I record the meal planning recipe box tutorial, I have been hearing from a lot of you that you've enjoyed the tutorials and they've been helpful in trying to figure out recipe box. That makes me so happy because whew, that's been a project. I still have several things I need to do with it, and maybe even more tutorials coming up. And I think also I might start meal planning personally on the website, and then showing you guys in the vlog how I'm doing that myself, so it kind of makes more sense, cause it's kind of like a real life application instead of just showing you like hypothetically what we would eat and that kind of thing. So maybe I do that one of these weeks where I do everything from the planning to the shopping list to ordering groceries to making the meals. Does that sound good? Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? And maybe do a vlog around all of that. I wonder what you think about that. Those of you that are wondering if we are going to do a future Carb Quick favorites, I had mentioned that, and I know several of you said you would be interested in that, so that is on the agenda. A lot of things are on the agenda. It's just we've had to reshuffle everything constantly because I've been whiny and sick this week. It has to be that light and that light. Okay, so I am trying to make us dinner for tonight, which, because the pork that we're making for the channel is nowhere near done in time for dinner tonight. So I decided I was going to make some Zuppa Toscana in the Foodi, and I threw in my sausage to start cooking it right away. And totally forgot that I needed to cook some bacon. So I decided to move my Foodi grill over here on a different circuit so that while I'm frying my sausage in here, I can fry my bacon in here and test out the bacon, how bacon cooks in this compared to my Foodi. So I think I set it on 390 for 12 minutes, which is a little bit higher, but it tends to, when I do 390, it tends to crisp things a little bit more. So than what I like do on the blog, which is just kind of a, I think I do 360 for 12 minutes, I'm pretty sure, 10 to 12 minutes. It depends on how you like your bacon. It's like a lot of things. But when I want something really crispy that's going to crumble, I go on and do it at 390. So that's what I need for this soup. It's something super, super, it's beeping at me. Hang on. Oh. Add Foodi. Oh, add food. Well, I didn't follow directions and I went ahead and put the food in before it heated up. So I already messed up. But I do that so you don't have to. So that's going on. I've got my broth. I'll put the cream and the kale in later. But ideally this is all going to work out because my sausage is just about done. This should have my bacon done soon. And then that means I can just throw the soup together, put it under pressure, and dinner will be ready. Over here, everything's a mess because we've been cooking like crazy. Over here is my pork, which is looking yummy, but nowhere near done. It's a huge honkin' roast, so it's gonna have to cook. I think it's got at least another 4 hours. So, but that's what's going on. So I'm already testing. I think the first thing I've tested in all of these things has been bacon, which is hilarious. But anyhow, it's at least a consistent test. My timer's about to go off. I crowded the bacon a lot, so it's not really fair. I'll test it properly when everybody's not hungry. Here we go, let's look. It's like a little bacon pancake. Again, I'm the one that did that. I crowded it, but it looks nice and crispy. I may try and pull them apart and see if I can get the edges even more crisp for my soup. There we go. Well, it's really stuck together, so I won't do that again. Again, that's not the unit's fault, that's my fault. I was trying to hurry, so I'm putting it on for a few more minutes, and then I'm just gonna slap that baby on a cutting board and cut it right up. Bacon pancake. I think the first thing I've learned about the Foodi grill, which was totally my fault, but it's a little less forgiving overcrowding than my regular Foodi. My regular Foodi, I can crowd bacon and get away with it like big time. This time, no, I was crowding a lot because I was trying to do it all at one time. But this time, it was really uneven. But for what I'm using it for, it really isn't that big of a deal for me tonight. But that's definitely not what I would, you know, put on the blog or show people. So, but it is good for me to know personally that it doesn't like crowding, or it isn't as flexible with crowding this as my other Foodi. So that's good to know. but I am waiting now on my soup to finish cooking under pressure, and then I'm going to add the kale, the cream, and the bacon, and we are going to have dinner. So it has been 10 hours, so I hope to goodness that pork roast is done, because I'm tired of waiting on it, and I'm actually just really tired. So I'm gonna go tape the end of that, and I don't know if we're gonna go get in the hot tub tonight or not, but then I gotta cut it early, because tomorrow, usually on Fridays, I spend most of the day editing the vlog. But I'm going to be editing the vlog, but I also have to tape the recipe box tomorrow, because I think I might finally not sound so sick, so I can do it. We'll see how that all turns out. But I need to go tape. I can smell the pork all the way up here, and it smells incredible. So I'm thinking it's saying, hey, I'm done. Alright, I think I'm going to be able to tape. My energy level is still a little issue. Like, I'm sure y'all want my medical status. Anyhow, I feel like I'm not as congested, so I'm going to try and tape recipe box today. Before I do that, I'm coordinating calendars. I think anyone who's managing multiple people, aka moms especially, I think that that's one of the things that has kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I think when we travel, it's not as big of a deal, because we kind of only have one vehicle and we're only in one place, and so there's very little like us all being in different places. We're kind of typically in the same place. But when we're home, whew, mercy. It's like everybody's running different directions, and then it's like, who's picking up Addie? And so, anywho, I am coordinating calendars right now. Mikey and I just had like a family meeting downstairs and filled out the big family calendar, and so now I'm trying to get that into my calendars to make sure that we don't drop the ball somewhere on top of everything else. So I've almost got that done. When I get this done, I'm going to tape recipe box, meal planning, and I'm really excited about it, because I feel like it's kind of one of the coolest parts of the whole recipe box. And then I've got to get editing this vlog, and if a shipment comes, I got a notification that that barbecue sauce I've been testing is supposed to be out for delivery, so I'll show it to you guys if it comes. If not, that might make next vlog. But anyhow, still coordinating the things right now. So that's what I'm gonna sit here and do. Tech guy installing microphone.
And you can't figure it out? YouTube it.
I'm a musician. I'm a food blogger. I'm a cook. I'm a YouTuber. And now I'm her tech guy. Fixed it.
He's making me test my audio, and I never know what to say when I'm not actually doing the thing that I had planned on doing. So I'm like, test, 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 test. He's testing so that I probably should be looking at the microphone I'm supposed to be testing with. I just want to talk about recipe box. I don't want to have to do all the technical stuff on top of it. So this is me talking about recipe box, and oops, I made a mistake, and hopefully this recording is much better than the last time. So now he says I have to play it back to see if I peeked out anywhere. Okay, so is this even, yeah. Well, how do I play it? Uh-oh. Hey, Pud! This is why I can't get this done. It's all the way up. Why isn't it playing? Well, and then that's the other thing is, there we go, save media as test video. So now if I just go in here, I just want to talk about Recipe Box. I don't want to do all the technical stuff on top of it. So the audio is way better with the microphone, which, given the fact that it's been a total pain to install, that is at least nice, because otherwise we would have just wasted a bunch of time. Okay, so now I'm gonna try and get this recorded. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna show me? Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys, now that we have reviewed how, okay guys, now that we have gone over some Recipe Box basics, let's start talking a little bit about how we could use this to do some meal planning. Okay, so finally got that taped. Feeling kind of okay, so that hopefully I can get the vlog edited and then knock off for the weekend. That's the big plan, because I need to get some rest. But again, if I haven't already mentioned it, I can't remember what's in this vlog or not. If you want to like see some real life example of how to use it, I think we can do that one of these weeks, so just let me know. But anyhow, got mail. So this week on the channel I made pulled pork, low carb style, and one of the ways that I did that is with a barbecue sauce that a good friend of mine had gifted me from a local vendor and that kind of thing. And so I enjoyed the barbecue sauce, so I ordered some more, and I ordered one other thing that I wanted to show you. But so the barbecue sauce that I got, I don't like the low carb barbecue sauce I can find in the grocery store, and then I ordered some off of a low carb website once. It just all, whenever I was a barbecue sauce lover, back before I went low carb, I really like sweet Baby Ray's, and so it was sweet and tangy. I'm not much for super sour. I think our recipe online is more smoky based, which I can get behind, because you know I love cumin. So, but this is a let's see. This is a sweet and tangy barbecue sauce that's more like what I used to enjoy. I'm not going to say that it tastes like Sweet Baby Ray's, guys, because it doesn't. But it does have a good flavor to it. And it is 2 net carbs per tablespoon. So you still have to kind of watch yourself with it. But it definitely does give you that sweet and tangy flavor. And I've had this both on our pork, I've had this on our barbecue chicken legs. I just went to their website. I don't usually order a whole lot of stuff if I can't get it on Amazon. They're not on Amazon, But because I had tested the product before ordering it, I was like, okay, I'll order it. So it's Low Carb Revolution, and if you just Google that, you should find their website. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like it has tomato paste, fiber syrup, and apple cider vinegar in it, and allulose. That's the sweetener that they use. So I got a couple bottles of this to test different recipes, because I know a lot of our readers love barbecue based recipes, and what I was having to do anytime we were doing that, anything that called for barbecue sauces, I was having to make homemade barbecue sauce, which isn't a big deal, but it was a deterrent for me to do barbecue dishes. And with us getting the Ninja Foodi grill and with summer, you know, us starting to think forward for summer content, I was like, I need a couple bottles of this to kind of like make it easier for me to make barbecue based dishes. And so that's why it also is pricey, as is most anything low carb, so just heads up on that. But if you were like a sweet and tangy barbecue lover, this is about the best that I've found so far. So just so you know. There's one more thing in here. I don't know where it is. Okay, here it is. I haven't tried this. I only ordered this because I was impressed with the barbecue sauce and the ability to kind of replicate some previously enjoyed flavors prior to low carb. And this is their sweet and spicy chili sauce. This reminds me of a sauce that I had with some chicken wraps when I first went low carb, and it was at a restaurant, and I really enjoyed it, but I've not been able to replicate it. And when I saw this on their website, I'm like, oh, I bet that might be it. So I'm gonna try it. We might try making some things with it if it works, and I'll try and give substitutions for folks. But let's see. Yeah, it also looks like it's 2 net carbs. Oh, wait, it says 0 net carbs. There's 16 servings in this, so if that gives you an idea. I'm guessing that's probably either a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons. I will figure it out before I actually consume it. But yeah, so that's the other thing that I got in there, but it came all packaged. So just a heads up. Okay, so with all that said, game plan, edit vlog, which you won't be present for because I'll be editing you. So there's that. Edit the vlog. But first, I'm gonna eat dinner, and eat lunch. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube while eating my lunch, and kind of relax, because getting recipe box done was a little stressful. But so I hope you guys liked the videos this week. Again, to recap, I know it's been scattered. Believe me, you should see my planners. They're all marked out because it's like I kept having to move things. So on Tuesday, we're going to have this pulled pork that, regardless if you like barbecue sauce or not on yours, you know, it's good. I was tempted when I was making my sandwich, which I've been very much looking forward to. These are those solo buns, or Sola buns. Also, I'll put links to that down below. But I haven't had one of these in forever, so I was like, I'm gonna savor this sandwich and all that kind of stuff. But whenever I was heating up the pork, I was like, I could just totally eat it like this. It is so good. I love that pork. Anyhow, pork on Tuesday. Thursday will be recipe box, and then Friday we're going to be unboxing the Foodi grill, and I'm excited about it. I've already tested, like I said, you know how I said, I think I told you I made a bacon pancake last night because I crowded the bacon my first try. The very first thing Mikey said to me when he was eating the Zuppa Toscana soup was, "What did you do to the bacon? It is so amazing." I said, "Oh, you mean my bacon pancake where I like overlapped it, where it's crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside?" He's like, "Yes, do that all the time." So I was thinking it was a major flop. He's like thinking I've found some new amazing way to make bacon. So anyhow, alrighty, well, I'm gonna cut off of here. I'm gonna try and catch some footage of the puppies. I haven't really recorded them a whole lot this week. There's been a lot going on, but I'll catch some footage of the puppies and see what I can do to take us out of this video. But I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Well, everybody knows you don't mess with the junkyard dog, 'cause you might just bite off more than you can chew. You don't kick them around, you don't poke them with a stick. It's the last thing you should do. 'Cause what you gonna do when a junkyard dog gets turned loose on you? Well, here we go now. If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.